Have you ever noticed something? A deep truth that was passed down through the ages. It was often shared in quiet rooms, away from the noise of the world. Imagine a wise old teacher with his students. They are troubled, their minds full of worry. They feel a great change coming, but they don't understand it. The teacher looks at each of them with deep kindness and says, I am going to give you a simple tool. It is made of just 3 words. When you speak them from a place of true stillness, a kind of inner door opens. You stop looking outside for answers and find the vast, quiet space within you. One student asks, just 3 words. How can that be enough? The teacher might smile gently. A single seed, he'd say, holds the entire forest. Life responds to clarity, not complexity. These 3 words are your seed. But you should plant this seed tonight, not tomorrow. Tonight, your mind is open to this teaching. I am here to share those same 3 words with you. This simple, ancient wisdom. And you might try them tonight, not because I say so, but because right now, your mind is also open. It's quiet enough to listen. Let me show you what this means. True wisdom doesn't require complicated rituals. It's not found in elaborate ceremonies. It is rooted in simplicity. Think about it. The deepest truths of life are simple. A single word can feel incomplete. 2 words are like trying to stand on 2 legs when you're tired. You can still wobble. But 3 words create a stable foundation, a strong tripod, like the ground, your breath, and your body all working together. 3 is the structure of wholeness, beginning, middle, end, thought, intention, action. But here's what many of us miss. The real power isn't in the sound of the words themselves. It's in the quiet understanding that arises within you when you say them. These 3 words are a tool designed to guide your awareness, to gently shift you from the feeling of being a small, separate self to a feeling of connection with the whole. If you're ready to discover a path to quiet your mind and find that inner peace, consider joining our community by subscribing. We share simple practices like this one to help you walk your own journey, step by step. Just type, I am Nobu in the comments below. Let this be your first step, a declaration that you are ready to be present. Now, why does this work? Words are not just empty sounds. Think of them like stones dropped into a still pond. A small stone, a quiet sound, but the ripples spread out to touch every shore. When you speak, you are sending ripples of intention out into the world. The ancient masters understood this profoundly. They knew that certain words, spoken from a place of deep stillness, create a certain quiet resonance within us. The very space around you seems to listen and respond to that stillness. Think about it like this. These 3 words create a kind of echo. When you say them with true understanding, your inner self, your deepest awareness, sends out a gentle call, and the world quietly answers back. It's like a key fitting into a lock. The door doesn't swing open with a crash. It opens silently, because you spoke a language it recognizes, the language of stillness. But here's the important part. This tool works for anyone who is willing to be quiet enough to use it. It's not for a special few. The only thing required is a mind willing to settle and an attention willing to focus. If someone just shouts the words while their mind is racing, it's like using a key in the wrong lock. The shape is right, but the inner alignment is missing. Nothing happens. But when you speak them from a place of inner quiet, when you truly mean them, the response is immediate. The 3 words taught by the wise ones are simply this: I am here. That's all. 3 words, 7 letters, 1 quiet homecoming. But before you dismiss this as too simple, let's explore what these words truly point to when spoken from a settled heart. I am. These 2 words are a powerful recognition of your own existence. Not your name, not your history, just the simple, undeniable fact of your awareness in this moment. When you say, I am, you are connecting with the simple truth of being. You're acknowledging the conscious presence that is looking through your eyes right now. Here. This 1 word is the anchor. It's the ground beneath your feet, the weight of your body in the chair. When you say, ear, you are dissolving the mind's habit of living in the past or worrying about the future. You are declaring your place in the universe, right here, right now. I am here, spoken together, becomes a gentle but firm course correction for your mind. You're not trying to force a feeling. You're simply stating the most basic truth that exists, a truth we spend most of our lives forgetting. And your inner world, hearing this simple truth spoken with clarity, recognizes it. The inner door opens. The journey home to yourself begins. The old masters knew we would all forget. They knew we would get lost in the noise of doing. So they gave us a simple tool, 3 words to help us remember. To open the door back to the quiet room inside. You cannot just repeat, I am here, like a machine and expect the room to become quiet. The words must be spoken with the gentle weight of your own attention. Here is how they taught this simple practice. First, find a comfortable posture. Just sit in silence. Not trying to meditate, just letting things be. Allow all your thoughts to settle like dust in a quiet room. Let your awareness become still. You need to speak these words from that stillness, not from the storm of a busy mind. Second, gently feel into the meaning of each word before you speak it. Don't just think it, let your body feel it. I am. Feel the simple sensation of being alive. Not your identity, not your problems, just the quiet aliveness within you. The awareness that knows, I am. Ear. Feel the connection to your surroundings. The touch of air on your skin. The solid ground supporting you. Feel yourself arrive completely in this moment, in this space. Feel the simple truth that you are nowhere else but here. Third, once you feel the truth of these states clearly, speak the words aloud. Not loudly, not as a whisper, but spoken with a quiet confidence. Speak them with the understanding that you are not creating a truth, but simply acknowledging what is already true. I am here. As you say them, keep that feeling of grounded presence. The words will carry the stillness of your awareness. If you speak them while feeling scattered, they carry the energy of a scattered mind. But if you speak them from a feeling of being truly present, they carry the quality of that presence, and your inner self responds. The quiet space opens up. When you say, I am here, in this way, with sincere attention, several things often begin to happen. First, you might feel a shift in your body, maybe a sense of relief in your chest or shoulders, a feeling of letting go of a heavy weight. This is simply your body releasing tension. When the mind stops struggling, the 3 words didn't magically dissolve anything, they just gave your mind a simple place to rest, which allowed your body to relax. Second, you might notice your perception changes slightly. The room you're in may feel a bit clearer, the colors more vivid. Space itself might feel more open. That's because you're no longer looking at the world through a filter of anxious thoughts. You're beginning to see what is simply here. Third, you might feel a gentle sense of settling downwards, a feeling of grounding. That is your awareness returning to your body, returning home. Some people feel a profound sense of peace on the first try. They say the words, the shift happens, and for a moment, they are simply, completely here. Others experience it more subtly. They say the words, they feel a small shift, and the door to inner quiet opens, just a crack. This is not a failure. This is the beginning of a practice. Their awareness is slowly being retrained. They may need to repeat the words gently over time, each time going deeper into the feeling, until that state of presence feels more natural and the quiet space opens more fully. Either way, the journey has begun. Once you have spoken these 3 words with even a little real attention, you have planted a seed. You have reminded yourself where home is. And that's why it's good to try speaking these words tonight. Not next week, but tonight. Here's why. Right now, your attention is focused. You've been following these ideas about stillness and presence. The soil of your mind is soft and receptive. Tonight, before you sleep, that quality will still be with you. Your busy, analytical mind will be starting to quiet down. Your defenses will be lower. It's the perfect time to plant this seed of presence. It's a moment when your mind is open, but your resistance is low. If you wait, tomorrow will bring its own list of tasks and worries. You will return to your normal patterns. The soil will harden. You can still do the practice, of course, but you'll be starting from a place of more distraction. It will take more gentle effort to find that quiet space again. The old masters encouraged their students to practice tonight. For this very reason, they knew the students' minds were open and ready in that moment. They knew that if they waited, they would lose that quiet momentum. The same is true for you right now. Having spent this time together, your awareness is more settled than it was before. Use that. Gently speak the words tonight, while this quiet understanding is fresh, while your mind is open and ready to listen to its own wisdom. After you speak, "I am here," tonight, a few things will begin to unfold in the days ahead. First, the feeling of these words will continue to resonate within you. You might find yourself quietly thinking them during the day. This is the seed beginning to sprout. Just let it be. Second, you will start to notice things flowing a bit more easily in your life. The world has not changed, but you have. When your mind is quiet, you notice solutions you didn't see before. Meaningful moments seem to find you. This isn't magic. This is you simply being present enough to see the connections that were always there. Third, you will find yourself connecting more deeply with others. You'll begin to notice the stillness in them, and they will feel the quiet strength in you. When you are truly present, you become a place of peace for yourself and for those around you. You can return to these words as often as you like, daily, or even multiple times a day. Each time you speak them with quiet understanding, you deepen your connection to this inner space. You make being present your new home. The great teachers did not offer this as a one-time trick. They taught it as a lifelong practice. A simple way to keep reminding yourself of the truth, of choosing presence over distraction, and of keeping that inner door to peace wide open, instead of letting it close from neglect. And if this path of finding quiet strength feels right to you, I invite you to subscribe and continue this journey with us. It is a commitment not to me, but to yourself, a promise to continue tending to your own inner garden. So, the wise ones taught 3 simple words: I am here, not as a belief to be defended, but as a tool to be used, a guide back to yourself. When you speak these words tonight with sincere, quiet attention, you are not trying to become present. You are simply remembering that you have always been here. You just forgot. And these 3 words are the gentle reminder. The door to your inner peace doesn't open because the words are magic. It opens because the words guide your attention back to the simple truth within you. The truth that you are not just your thoughts, that you are not just your worries. You are the quiet, aware presence that holds it all. And the moment you remember that, the moment you speak that truth clearly, the world within you settles. Tonight, before you sleep, find a quiet moment. Let your body settle. Feel into I am, feel into here, and then speak them together. I am here, out loud with a quiet confidence and a gentle knowing. The quiet within you is listening. The doorway is ready. The only question is whether you will speak the words. Will you use the simple tool the masters offered so long ago? You are here. That's why you have stayed for this entire conversation. Something inside you already knows this truth. Now you have the tool. 3 words, 7 letters, 1 quiet homecoming. Try them tonight. Your own quiet center is waiting to welcome you home, to show you that you were never lost. You were always right here.